Hi everyone. Um, I'm going to make I'm working a little bit on my Egyptian journal, and so I wanted to make some fabric edging. And I'm using the fabrics that I used on some of the pages in the journal. And I am again going to use some of the carpet tape. So I'm ripping right now. I'm just tearing pieces because I like the torn edges. I'll just make this quick and you're going to see what I'm going to be doing with it. And it wants to curl up. It wants to be curly Sue. And so I want to make sure I get some of the threads off of the edges of the fabric so that I have that little bit of a fringe. I like that look. It's a kind of a rustic, and it's kind of and I think it just is pretty. I just love it. I just love the look of the frayed edges. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And I put already in some edging using paper. Done the same thing with paper, but this time, because my journal is paper and textiles. It also has fabric. The cover is fabric covered, mummy wrapped, and there are some fabric pages in it. So I am getting myself some little just snippets. This is kind of almost going to be like a snippet roll done on paper. I mean on tape. I use the carpet tape because it is double-sided tape and it's very heavy, and so then once you get the decorated side done, then you still have the other side that is still protected with the cover paper, and when you get ready to use it, you just cut off the length that you need, and it's ready to go down. You don't have to glue it at all. I have music playing in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. I like to use relaxation music while I'm crafting sometime, and it's just, I know sometimes YouTube doesn't like that music, but we'll see what happens. So I guess what they do sometimes is they say they can't monetize the video, but I think they still let the video be up. That doesn't want to tear right there, so we'll cut that. And then I'm going to, okay. Let's see. Now, we got still some of them short threads on there, but now I think I want those short threads, the short threads from the short ends that I just torn. If they're short threads, then I want them. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take me off a piece of tape, And it doesn't matter how long you have. I usually just say, well, however much space you have, you know, that's how much you need. Oh, where did I put my Timmy scissors? I don't know. I'll use these. If they get sticky, I'll clean them with alcohol. All right, now. Okay. Now I'm going to just get some pieces, and I'm just going to start putting them on. But when I put them on, I will my fingers want to stick. I want them to be like definitely patchworked and definitely off the edge, and keep putting them on. And I'm using these colors, like I said, because these are the colors that are in my journal already. Oh, you know, I don't have with me the exact same color that I have on the edge, I mean on the cover. Where did I put that? Oh my goodness, I put it in with the fabric in the fabric room. Okay, well, that's okay. See how them little strings, I like those little strings going on right there. I think that's very nice. I just took a nap and had a horrible dream through my nap, and so right now I'm trying to unremember the dream. It's just scary when you have dreams that are so vivid that when you wake up you almost don't know if you're now in the real world or if that dream was the real world. It's just goofy. I don't know. I can't explain it. I hope this is the real world and that I'm not in a dream right now, because I don't want to be in that dream world. It's not a dream world to me. I don't know why I have them dreams, but boy, I don't like them. Okay, I'm not going to have enough cut off pieces. That went on a little wrinkled right there. That gives it just a little bit more texture. And looks like I have mostly the red. I'm going to have to tear a little bit to finish up my piece here. And let's see. Let me quickly get just a little bit more torn. A piece of that. And a piece of this. I like tearing. I just love tearing the fabric. I just feel like that is just like so perfect. Okay, I'm not going to be so particular on these little pieces to get the edges off. I mean the strings. I'm going to let them live there if that's what they want to do. Okay. And so, and then I'm going to put some of this on one of the edges of a journal page as well, on my Egyptian journal. I have found some images on the internet that I copied and printed out to put on my journal. And I'm not selling this journal, I'm giving it away, so it's not like I would get in trouble for selling somebody else's art, because I'm not selling it. That's my thoughts anyway. And so I'm all illegal right here, having music playing in the background, just because I need relaxation music right now. And then I'm talking about copying images. So that might be borderline illegal too. So next time I might be filming from the Gray Bar Hotel, you never know. why does some of this want to tear so nicely and other times it doesn't want to tear at all? There, maybe it's operator error. Now I got way more than I need. Good night, Elizabeth. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Now let's see. And as you can see, they're just on this way and that way and every which way, and poking off of the edges, and I'll be using all of this. See how that is just, to me, that's beautiful. That piece, just that piece is beautiful. So I will probably also be making some paper clip clusters to go in this journal. I think those will look nice. And using them, I'm going to use these same fabrics again. And so, although it is kind of a junk journal, I don't have to have everything perfect. So there I have my snippet roll done on the carpet tape. So that side is already, it's sticky under this protective film. And so now I'm going to get my journal. Here's the journal that I should have had some of this fabric, but I'm going to be making more, and I'll put some of this fabric too. This is the mummy wrapped type of buttonhole binding journal. And I'm going to put, now do I want this fabric on fabric right here? Gosh, that would probably even look good like this. Let me see. No, I'm not going to put that there. But I do think I do want a piece of it right here on this edge. And so I'm going to definitely do that. I love this. I just love this. I think this is beautiful. Now, if I wanted to, I could go through here and maybe add some buttons or some charms or something. But see, that's finished. And just pull off the backing. And it's very sticky. And so, and then I'm going to put it right along this fabric page. This is one of the fabric pages, and I stiffened the fabric using a fabric stiffener, and so the fabric is then stiffened. Now on this other side, I'm not sure what I'll do on here, but there'll be something done on this side as well. Okay, see how pretty that looks though? And so I'm trying to find things that are maybe a little Egyptian. I don't know much about Egyptian, but there is going to be other things too, because I'm sure they have butterflies and flowers in Egypt. Of course they do. And so, and see, this is a junk page here. And, I mean, you know, what you would put into a junk journal. And so, there I have a butterfly and a flower. Added a flower to this one, and those are stickers. And this is 2 more fabric pages, and this one I have this page put in upside down, so it's got some fairies and a mushroom and magical things on this page because I needed to cover an upside down image. And this was an upside down something too, so I made a pocket, and in here will go a tag. This is one of the images I got from the internet, and I just printed it off and made a pocket for that. Put this piece, it covered up the upside down that I didn't need there. The birds are still upside down, but they look okay. It's not so bad there. And but see, this color here I put is the same color that's right in here in the book on her bracelets and such. Okay, and this is just a little scrap that I cut off of another image I put down, so I put that there. This is the envelope that was in Tammy's. She had sent me a thank you card, and this was the envelope that that the thank you card was in, and so I used that envelope and I put a cluster, and this piece was a piece of the paper strip that I made using the carpet tape. And I inked the edges a little bit with pink there. I got a lot more space to work on in here. Just a piece I picked up off of my desk that I was playing with a Zentangle, and that was on my desk, so I put that on there. And that happens a lot. Papa come in here and he says, "Here, these were on the floor. Did you drop them?" And so he handed them to me. I put them right in the book. And so, and here's another image I got off of the internet. Another, oh, and then on this page, I used the paper, the paper snippet roll that was made with the carpet tape, but all I used was book pages that were inked and stamped, and so that worked out good. I love having these pages from this book that I have. I just love them. They're perfect. And here's another pocket and another image I got from the internet. This here too, which is a corner pocket, that will get a tag. And then this was some of the paper from the I keep forgetting what to, like they make blueprints, you know, for houses and stuff. And so that's there, and there's a and no telling what's going to go on this page, but there's going to be a lot of beautiful things on there. And another Egyptian image. Another, I keep this paper in here so I remember it was Tammy Frazier that named my style as a mummy wrap, because I don't think anybody else used that before, a mummy wrap. And so I wanted to be the inventor, and I needed to come up with a name, and so the name came from Tammy. And this here, I cut this piece out of another page out of the book and made just a flap. This was the card that I got from Tammy, just the front part of the card. The note, I kept the note part, and then there's a pocket, dream cluster. But see, there's a finished one of the pages from, who knows, I might still put something up there, from those papers from the blueprints. Maybe I shouldn't have used the blueprint paper, but you know what, I do like it. I made another flip out here. Flip outs are nice because then you still have space underneath to do more with. And so that might be all. Another, that's King Tut right there, and again printed that off the internet, so because I needed to have, it's not going to be all Egyptian, there's going to be other things too. There's a pocket, there'll be other things too. I think I'll go about right here now and use another part of this right now. And that all it is just shredded pieces of scrap fabrics. And so, and using this carpet tape is just so nice. Now, I also have been known to just sew pieces of scrap fabric right onto the page. But now this I put together, put all the book together before decorating the pages. Some I decorate the pages and then put decorated pages together. So see, look at those strings, how they are. Aren't they fun? Yes, they are. Say, yes, they are, ma'am. No, you don't have to call me ma'am. So anyhow, that's as far as I am in this journal. And other than just a few stickers that I went through and put on there. But it's moving right along, and I'm loving it. I am just loving it. I am thinking it is looking gorgeous. There's one extra little piece up here, so I don't want to leave it orphaned out. So let's go ahead And then I'm going to make some more. I'm going to continue making some more and continue working on this journal. And so just put that up there as a little cluster. And it's just a beginning. It's just a start. And I'll continue this journal. I've already got an idea who I'm going to send it to. Not positive yet. But somebody is going to get this journal. But that's my buttonhole binding, mummy wrapped journal. And now it doesn't have to be Egyptian. I only went with Egyptian because the fabric that I picked just out of a stack to do the wrapping with is kind of an Egyptian thing. And so with that, I said, well, you know what? Maybe I'll just go Egyptian all the way through. Okay? All right. That's all just a minute. Hang on. Okay. I thought that I had some kind of Egyptian looking stamps. And so I thought, well, let me go look and check and see. This is like the little mummy thing. This is like a, what do you call that bird? Phoenix. I don't know if it's Egyptian, but it's close enough. And then this is a little Egyptian. So I'm going to go through and use those stamps a little bit throughout the book too. And this is kind of how I work. You know, I might say, well, I'm going to do stamping. I'm going to do some stamping and I'll do that now. And then I might, you know, just, I don't like, usually I don't like, I hope this ink is still good. This ink is not good. How can you revive stays on ink? With alcohol? Fast drying solvent ink. Would you put alcohol in it? Yeah, this is dry. Okay, so that's dry ink. Water, I don't know. I think it's a solvent ink. So I know you can revive some inks with water, but I don't think you can that. I think maybe you'd have to use alcohol. I don't know for sure. I have another black ink, but I don't know where I put it. And have, well, look, and I got, oh, there it is. Oh, I see it. Underneath that stack. Memento, Tuxedo Black, Precision Dye Ink. So this is a dye ink. So this is one I think you can revive it a little bit with black. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that again. Scene 1, take 2. Now also, you guys, I'm not real, see that worked good. I'm not real up on Egyptian art or Egyptian custom or Egyptian anything. So, of course I can do a little research and find out. But if you all can help me, if you can think of something that you would say would be interesting to go in a journal with an Egyptian theme, then that would be quite helpful. One thing is I want to do pyramids. I want to have some pyramids in here too. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do the pyramids, but I definitely do want to have some pyramids somewhere, and maybe I'll layer them, or I'm not sure yet how I'll do that. You might have an idea there too, as what is how to add or what to do with some pyramids. How to add some pyramids. I could just put a triangle, but that would just be a triangle. I'm gonna look. I may Zentangle a pyramid or two in here now, because I do like my Zentangles. And so I'll, you know what, I need to cut the edges off of this. I need to get a, sometimes I take and just cut the edges, see how that does on there, which is not bad. That, you know, that doesn't look bad either. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but if I don't rock it though, see. then it works better if I don't rock it. But I'm a rocker, just a rockin', just a rockin'. And so, and then I have just my handy dandy swirl, which I use on a lot of things. I love this swirl thing. I just use that wherever and whenever I want. Okay. And so I might be overdoing these little stamps a little bit, but they're Egyptian, hey, in my own humble opinion. So they go well. They go well. So I'm just gonna, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna go ahead and do some research, you know, and see what I can learn about Egyptian. I've got a book that's got some hieroglyphics in it, but I don't know where it is, and I'm afraid I might have gotten rid of it because I've had it for like forever, and now I can't find it. And I've gotten shed a lot of my stuff like that, and so I may have gotten shed of it. I don't know. I'll keep looking though when I'm looking. When I feel like looking, I'll look. So yeah, I'm putting some stamps. Well, I already said that. Can you hear that music? I love that music. Just relaxation. So pretty. I wonder if I can stamp on this fabric. Heck yeah, buddy, look at that. That's beautiful. See, no real thought. I am putting some thought into this journal, but not a lot. Not a lot, just a little. Just a little bit. But just flipping through the pages and then adding something here and something there and something somewhere else. And nothing's perfect. So there you go. So that's my addition for today in my journal. But I do know pyramids. So you let me know if you have any ideas of what to add into an Egyptian journal. Maybe one of them baskets with a snake. Is that Egyptian? I think so. There we go. Wipe those stamps off a little bit on the paper towel. All right, okay, now I'm really done that time. Because I had to do what I was thinking real quick to I bless my family with love. If you want love and acceptance from your family, then you must give love and acceptance to them. This I know to be true. Not everyone has the special family that I have, nor do they have the opportunities to open their hearts in the way my family does. We are not limited by what the neighbors think or the society's prejudices. We are far more than that. We are a family that comes from love, and we accept with pride every unique member. I am special and worthy of love. I love and accept each member of my wonderful family, and they in turn love and adore me. I am safe. All is well in my world. And this, I can't comment. Okay, so hopefully all your families are like that. Okay, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.